One thing I'll give the Pittsburgh Steelers fans credit is they do like the yellow. It's a good hat. Hey everybody, I'm Cortez and I'm a critic and welcome. We're continuing our quick rapid fire of the 2025 NFL preview. And we're here in the AFC North talking about the worst team. Like I said, I wasn't corrected. The worst team in the AFC North, and that is the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, I know there are some Steelers fans that are just trying to find where my location is to find out if they can, put a massive stake of Steeler pride in my front yard. Find me. But the reason why the Steelers are the worst team in the AFC North is for one reason. They have much better expectations. They are a much better team, but it feels like they get in their own way. I believe the Steelers are a team that are more consistent than the Bengals, the Browns, and the Ravens. Not for much as winning divisions. No. I'm talking about this is a team that for Tomlin's entire coaching career never had a losing season. Yes, they may have missed the playoffs here and there, and yes, they may make it to the playoffs in the last second heroic just to get blown out by the Chiefs or whoever they happen to face. But I don't know what franchise and what fan base doesn't want a coach or doesn't want a team that at least has a winning season every single year. Of course, you want greater expectations if you're a Steelers fan. You have history behind you. But you guys are the worst team because it just, for whatever reason, feels like you're either playing down to your opponent or for some reason you're not taking full advantage of your potential. And you got Arron Rodgers, so kudos on the superstition voodoo magic on your side. But Pittsburgh, if you have any hope that Arron Rodgers can pull off his own Brett Favre one last good season before his body eventually says, I give up. Let's talk about the top 3 games of the season I think you guys need to pay attention to. Week 7 at Cincinnati. It's a division foe. It's at Cincinnati. Joe Burrow definitely wants to prove that he's better than last year. But the defense still is in question, but the offense is still going to be there. And Steelers, you have a good defense, so let's not worry about it. We just need the offense not to screw up the bed. But if you have any chance for winning this division, or just any chance of getting a better position in the playoffs, you definitely want to beat your division foe in the Bengals because tiebreakers is a backbreaker. But if that somehow does not happen, you don't worry. You have Week 13 versus Buffalo. Now, Buffalo Bills may be like, the superior stepbrother who never wants to play cards with you anymore because, he has a friend and you don't. But if you want to make any sense of look at me, pay attention to me, senpai, then you definitely want to take a good cheap shot and maybe even a good black eye to the Buffalo Bills. If anything, at least you can make the Buffalo Bills pay attention to you when they see you in the playoffs in the first round. But you never know. That's the great thing about sports, even professional, as rigged as it is, allegedly. If you can upset a team in the regular season, could be a big psychological momentum for the Steelers to get a chance. Now, I still don't believe they're going to win the division, but I guarantee you if the Steelers get to a 10-win season as a wild card, that to me boosts confidence that Arron Rodgers' return to the Steelers, or just coming to the Steelers, was a good idea. And trust me, Arron Rodgers' decision-making is not so great. But don't worry, at Week 14 at Baltimore. So, Week 14, division foe. You guys have been having a pretty good track record against Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, so I'm not going to harp too much, but this game is in Baltimore, and if for some reason Baltimore has had like a game or two advantage, if you want to take a chance at least demoralizing the Ravens' chances, because before they demoralize themselves in their playoffs against this, Buffalo, Chiefs, themselves, division foes are different regardless of records, and the Steelers want to make some sense of a statement. Or maybe try to shorten the gap between the two teams, because for all I know, Baltimore could have a 2-game lead over you, but a win for the Steelers could put that could make a 1-game separation. And who knows how the season may go. Week 14 is a crucial time for both franchises. So, but that's if you really want to do something, Pittsburgh. Because my highest point for you guys is 9 wins. I'll give you 10 wins. I'll give you that. But let's be real. I honestly have more confidence of other teams with a similar record of you guys actually making the postseason. And the lowest point, also 9-8. Because I believe, regardless of your record, 9-8 or 9-8, it's still going to be your highest and it's going to be your lowest point. You win 9 wins, you still make the playoff, and you keep that winning streak alive. You go 9-8, you make the playoffs, and you get blown out in the first round, but you still make consistency sometimes is the key to being a Steelers. MVP. I would love to give it Arron Rodgers, but I don't want to. So I'm giving it to TJ Watt. His sack-happy nature is going to be the only reason the Steelers have any chance at anything, even during their quarterback carousel for the past few seasons. Torn biceps or not, TJ Watt is still the only reason the Steelers had any hope of anything. Now, they do have some good young players coming in, but until TJ Watt's officially out of the game for a few weeks, and the Steelers keep winning the game, and the defense still stays at a high motor, I'm still going to give it to TJ Watt. Verdict? You guys are going to make the playoffs. Yeah. Get blown out by Baltimore, get blown out by the Chiefs, get blown out by somebody in the first round on the road, but I'm still going to say you guys are going to make the playoffs. Sorry. If that's an insult, I'm sorry. I would love if Steelers do this and they win the playoff game against like the Chiefs, the Bills, the Ravens, whoever they place in the first round. I would take that. Seriously, I would take that with pride and be like, well, I think they have done enough. But Arron Rodgers' competitive nature or ego, that might be what he's driving him forward. So, sorry Pittsburgh, or good job Pittsburgh, but yeah, make the playoffs. Good job to you. See you send Arron Rodgers off to retirement. So that's the Pittsburgh Steelers. We're going to go down, and we're going to talk about the Cincinnati Bengals next. Because they have no defense, and quite frankly, that might be the only reason why I don't see them doing much of anything differently than what last year was. So until next time, I'm Cortez, and I'm a critic. Thank you so very much for watching.